Hello?
Good morning, Area Lebanon seniors. This is Rebecca over at the Lebanon Senior Center, and we're going to be starting our mobility and strength workout here. All right, I think I've got all the magic buttons hit. We are, yep, looks like everything's up and running. Woohoo! So happy Thursday to you, and we are going to get going. Just a reminder to grab some soup cans or some water bottles. I've got mine right down here on the floor. We are trying the corded headset again just to make sure we get the audio, and maybe it won't drop us this time because it thinks I'm not talking. Haha. All right, so water bottles, soup cans, any object that's got a little bit of weight to it. If you have dumbbells, that works too. We're going to set those on the floor. So we're going to warm up first a little bit. All right, elbows up, hands pointed forward. You're just going to reach forward, bring that arm back, alternate to the other arm, forward, bring it back. And just, we're going to start warm up those shoulders and the arms a bit. Woo. There you go. Just a reminder to do it at your pace. Think about moving the muscles intentionally, really focusing in on the muscles that we're moving, thinking about them. If you're thinking about them, odds are you're going to get more effort out of them. Let's do both arms. There you go. Really start waking things up. And if you need to stop doing an exercise a little early, if you're getting fatigued or something starts to hurt, please do so. We all have to get going at our own pace. All right. Let's do one more forward. All right, we'll bring them back down to our sides here. All right, this time we're going to warm up the legs. Just because we're seated doesn't mean we don't use the legs. You can hold on to the bottom of the chair if you want, or you can just hold on to your thighs, whichever works for you. And we're going to, I know you can't quite see the bottom of my foot, so I'm kicking out. I just kicked out my right foot, and I'm going to switch over and kick out my left foot. Just kind of doing a heel touch. Stretch out, heel touch. Stretch out, heel touch. One and the other. Doing great. All right, let's focus in on one leg. Ooh. And do repeated on one side. All right, switch over to the other side. Yeah, out, in, out, in. Heel touch, back in, heel touch, back in. One more, and there you go. Woo! Hope you're feeling a little bit warmed up. We are going to move on to our core. We're going to do some crunches. Haha, you don't even have to get on the floor. So let's sit with our feet apart. Okay, I'm going to try to do this with the cord in my way. Cross the arms in front of us. And you want to have your back straight as much as you can. Have some good posture. Tuck the small of your back in. And we're going to lean forward and back up. Almost like a dream of genie pose. And back up. If you want to ramp this up a little bit, want a little bit more challenge out of your day, you can extend those arms forward and reach down and hit that floor. You want just reaching down, touching the floor, coming back up. Make sure you sit all the way back up, really stretching out that back. You're back. Let's own that thing. All right. Let's do one more. Oh, there we go. Great job. All right. We're going to almost like a little dance move. Ha ha ha. We're going to go side to side with our feet. So we're here in the center. We're going to step out and back to the other side. Oh, just knocked my water bottle over. Now open the doors. Okay. And do try to pick your foot up when you do this. Try not to slide it across the floor. A little more work for the quad to get picked up and moved versus just dragging it across the floor. All right, now those water bottles that I just knocked over. Hopefully you didn't knock yours over. There you go. All right, with those feet back wide apart, we're gonna put our water bottles down low. There we go. And you can have them pointy ends, flat ends, whatever way you like to hold them comfortably. Again, nice posture, maintaining here. And we're gonna lift, lower, lift, lower, alternating arms, raising the left up, raising the right up. I have to kind of go like I'm making a toast here, saying cheers with my water bottle. A nice steady pace. All right, we're going to mix it up again. So instead of doing one hand at a time, we're going to lift both. There you go. Make sure you're setting the pace to yourself. And slowly working up, slowly bringing down. I want to do the same pace, letting your arms come back as it was going up. Kind of resisting how fast those water bottles want to fall to the earth. Resisting that gravitational pull really makes your arms work a little more, makes your shoulders work more, makes your upper back work more. Let's do one more. Good job. All right, let's bring those knees back in. This time we're going to put our bottles on top of our knees. Again, you can't see my feet really well, but we are going to go up on our toes, up on the toes and back down. Get a couple under your belt and then think about squeezing that calf muscle as you come to the top. When you're up on the tippy toes, really squeezing the calf muscle. And anytime you don't want to use the water bottles, you can certainly do this without the extra weight of the water bottles or cans or dumbbells, whatever you're using at home. But if you do like to use them and you want to make it a little more difficult, you can set those cans or your water bottles upright and start pushing down. Really hold them in place, pushing down on them. Ooh. Giving it even more resistance as you try to bring those knees up. All right, I'm gonna put one water bottle down. We're gonna work on some coordination here. So I just stretched out my right leg in front of me, and I'm gonna hold it off the floor just a little bit. Try to keep that in the air while the other leg goes up and down. Okay, I've got about it off the floor about 2 inches. All right, you ready to set that leg back down? All right, gently lowering that leg. Whew. Switching over, give it a break. We're gonna put our water bottle back on that leg, on that knee. And so this knee gets to do the up on the toes. There you go. Now my right leg, left leg is gonna stretch out. I'm gonna lift it up off the floor. Ooh, again, about 2 inches. And I'm got that leg up off the floor and I'm doing my heel raises with my right leg. About one more heel raise. One, down. All right, and slowly lower that leg down. All right, you good. Feel the burn a little bit? Amazing how just lifting your limbs in the air and holding them there can be such work. All right. Again, go back to seated upright. Grab both water bottles. We're going to come back up with our looking like the muscle man. Okay. This time we are going to lift one up, kind of twisting at the elbow, turning at the elbow, just lifting those water bottles up and back down, up and back down, pivoting the elbow. Good job. Way to work it. All right, let's do both. Ooh. And we're done with that one. There you go. You can shake out those shoulders, shrug them off a little bit. All right, we are going to put one water bottle down. Other water bottle. I'm holding mine in my left hand. I'm going to start on the left. And think about sawing. Right? If you've ever used a saw before, just working out, or smaller punch. Maybe you're going for somebody's kidneys here. So just offering it forward, bringing it back. When you're off pushing your arm forward, don't lock your elbow. Keep it a little flex. Keep the focus on the muscle. That way you don't aggravate your elbow. Yeah, just working the saw. All right, so we're gonna stop on that side, try it over the other side. Same exercise, sawing forward and back. All right, last one. and down. All right, let's go ahead and put the water bottle back down. Okay, we're going to do some kicks. Oh, I know, dreaded. Back to the legs. All right, let's go ahead and hold our hands in front of us. If you need to hold on to the chair, you can hold on to the chair. I'm going to start right here. One knee and the other knee. One knee and the other knee. And if you're having a hard time getting them off the floor, if it's a little more energetic than you got this morning, think about just coming up on the toes, either side. Okay? Just coming up on the toes. As you feel stronger, you can certainly come back to lifting it up off the floor. Even an inch is off the floor. Okay? Or maybe you need to be a little bit more assistive, help those legs. Maybe it's just one leg. Maybe that leg you've had surgery or a medical issue. That's okay. Any movement's better than no movement, right? We all start somewhere. And if you want to change this up a little bit, you can step to the side. I think this is the monster mash. Ah. Kicking up, but also angling diagonally here. There you go. All right. Go picking on the legs for just a moment here. Come back to our cans or water bottles. Okay. Let's see. Down to our side. So I'm going to tilt forward just a little bit. Okay, if you can, reaching under your seat with your cans or water bottles, and then you're going to bring up. I don't know if you can tell, but I am leaning forward, trying to keep that back straight, but leaning forward, really trying to keep the focus on the upper back muscles and the shoulder blades here. So we're lifting those giant grocery sacks you just brought home from the grocery store. And now you need to haul them in the house. Why do we always try to do it in one trip? Let's put it down. Oh, is that just me? All right. I always try to haul all the groceries in one trip. All right, we're going to sit with our feet apart again. Sorry, I had to move my sleeve there. Water bottle being held tightly in the fist. And we're going to do some circles. Okay. They can be little circles, or you can really open it up. Get a nice big rotation of that shoulder. All right, let's switch. I'm going to have to kind of do it off to my side to keep the cord out of the way here. Aha. Again, you can start small, work your way to bigger ones over time. Just trying to keep that arm kind of straight a little bit. Not trying to move the arm a lot. Only at the shoulder. All right. Doing really good. You're getting there. Okay, let's see. Set that down. Gotta set it back a little bit. I'm gonna be moving my feet. So make sure you don't put your cans or water bottles by your feet. And we are going to do some cross body movement. So we're going to be stepping out with a foot going one direction. So I stepped out with my right. And I'm twisting my upper body to the left. I'm going to bring my right leg back in. I'm turned back to the front. Left leg goes out to the side, and I'm twisting my torso to the right. Okay. Getting these diagonal movements across the body. Nope, on top. What way is better? You're doing great. And again, if you can't do the full big movement, bring it smaller. Okay. But if you got it in you, really reach it. All right. Oh, how'd you do? You still with me? All right, hang in there. Okay, back to the water bottle. See, even reaching over to get your bottles is part of the exercise. All right, we're going to do some bicep curls. Real traditional. When you're ready, we're going to lift. Really focusing elbow up, curling wrist to shoulder. And again, you don't want to just flunk, drop your arms down. Want to keep the muscles engaged, so don't fully extend your elbow. Stop just before you're getting your arm fully extend and bring those water bottles back up. Yeah. There you go. You're doing phenomenal. So glad you showed up today. You showed up for yourself. I hope you show up for yourself every day. Doing a little self-care, doing a little maintenance for that body, drinking water, washing hands often, getting some exercise in. Let's do one more. Oh, there you go. Doing absolutely great. All right, I do want to do one more strength exercise before we do something slightly different and cool down. So again, I want you to tilt forward. I'm leaning over my knees. Got my water bottle in hand. I'm going to kind of tuck in my elbow next to my side here. And I'm going back. Okay. Gonna help with the back of the arms. Again, don't feel the need to kick that hand all the way back, making the elbow invert. You don't want to do that. Just pause right before it fully extends and bring it back. All right, we're going to switch arms. Same exercise. One back. All right. Doing great. Almost there. Let's do two more. 1 and 2. All right. I'm going to put those down. I'm actually going to reach back here. A question about exercise bands. Might get these from physical therapy. You can also buy them at Walmart, any fitness equipment store, online. They come in different colors, which usually indicate different sizes. This is a lightweight one in this particular brand. The yellow means it's the least resistance. Least resistance means it's easiest to pull apart. So super easy to, get going there. One of the cool things about the bands is if you double them up. So I just folded this band in half and all of a sudden, it gets a little tougher to pull apart. There you go. And of course you can do that again and forth. Oh, a lot more resistance. And then the bands come in different resistance on their own. So usually at least 3 strengths, a light, a medium, and a more intense, heavier resistance. And there's a lot of fun exercises you could do with these. You can certainly do the arm curls we just did. Let me get it apart. You just catch your feet. There we go. So my feet are currently standing in the middle and I'm holding the ends. And we can sit here and do those arm curls we were doing with the exercise band. All right. You can also sit here and do ones I was just doing. Simple. I'm holding the band in my hands and I'm kind of got my hands shoulder width apart in front of me, chest level. I'm going to pull them apart. Trying to keep those elbows at my sides. Ooh, feel it in the forearms. Simple, but a lot of work, especially after we did that other workout. So these are very versatile. One of my favorites, call it the Archer. So I'll put my thumb in the crook of the band and hold my hand out in front of me like I'm holding a bow, like I'm getting ready to shoot. And the resistance band is part of my drawstring. So I'm going to draw back and let go. I love this because it like widens and really works the resistance of my chest. If you get anything that is saggy as you start to age, you might notice that. It's a good one for adding some resistance to strengthening across that chest. Of course, I think I might need a bigger band myself to actually do that here. And it's not just for the arms, you can certainly do the legs. So, whoop, whoop, whoop. So I lassoed one foot, haha. So I've got one foot, the band goes underneath the bottom of the middle of my foot. And I'm going to pull my knee up and I'm stretching it back out. Knee up, stretch it back out. Yep, stretch it back out. There's just a couple exercises. There's a lot more you can do with these exercise bands. There's whole videos devoted to it on the internet. So if you do have access to one, certainly you can incorporate that into some of the exercises that we're doing instead of a water bottle or a book or a can of soup. Most of the exercises we do can be adapted to use bands. So if you have them, we can certainly give them a go. Also, lots of videos for using exercise bands, especially for seniors here online. If you're interested and want to know where you can find some of those, you can always get in touch with me at the Senior Center. So once again, I'm Rebecca, the Activities Coordinator at the Lebanon Senior Center. We just applaud you for showing up and giving yourself a little bit of a workout today. We thank you for joining us and we hope you have a great rest of your day and we'll see you back next week. Bye-bye.